Hey guys, today I've decided to do some car maintenance, one being the Celica GT4 and the other being a Ibiza diesel 1.9 2003. On the Celica, with the quarantine that we've been having, battery is dead. We will be putting a charger on. Show you how to put a battery charger on, how to disconnect it, how to reconnect it, and what to look out for. See, it's Ibiza 2003 1.9 diesel, an oil change. So on the battery terminals, obviously you lift up your bonnet, your hood, go to the battery. I've already disconnected the positive. You can tell it's a positive because you have a positive or a plus sign on this side of the battery. You loosen off the connector and you lift off, and you do the same on the negative. So negative is the one with the minus sign on the side. Just crack that off and set it aside. Then you get your charger, which is disconnected. You bring over your two connectors. Black is your negative, so that would go to the negative. Which one you put on first doesn't matter at this moment. I always go for the black, negative first and positive second. As long as it's disconnected, you're safe. So as you can see, we haven't plugged it in yet. Connect it up. Being in Spain, it's a 2-pin plug. And then you just switch on. So this battery here is a sealed battery. There are the batteries that are not sealed, and you would need to open the covers to expose the elements to let the gases out while it's charging. But you can see we're halfway, it's a half filled battery on a 12-volt battery. So whenever I start up a car, the first thing I always do is open a window for safety. If you've got an engine started, you don't want to be starting the car up in case for any reason the doors lock. So next thing is to open the bonnet, and on a left-hand drive Seat Ibiza, it's on the left in this corner. Obviously if it's a right-hand drive it would be on the opposite side. Right, let's get the bonnet open. We've got a latch here. You just push it up and it releases the hook. Disconnects it from here. Then you lower the arm from this point down into there, and it gives you access. There's the oil filter unit, oil cap, dipstick, and the bolt, the sump plug should be about there. A few things you might need. Got some toilet roll, plastic sheeting, gloves, oil catcher, got a socket, got a half-inch drive and some impact sockets. So, got the plastic in there, I've got the oil catcher there. I found a place for the trolley jack. You've got a jacking point there just behind the wheel. So it took a while to find, but car's up and it's warm. Start getting oil out. So you want to open the oil cover, leave that somewhere safe, pull the dipstick a little bit, releases all the vacuums, lets all the oil come through, and I won't be able to get the camera underneath the car, but we'll undo the sump plug and start draining the oil. Right, so then there's a 19mm socket there on the left of the sump. What I normally do with the plastic in place, I'll crack it open. Like when I mean crack it, I mean I'll break the tension on the bolt with a socket wrench, and then I will, once it's loose, I can then bring the oil catcher back underneath, unscrew it and let all the oil drain into the tank or the catcher. Right, so we're just try not to let it start. That should be enough. Right, so she's still dripping. Still dripping out the sump. So we put the oil sump nut back on, cleaned it up, put a new washer, tightened it back up off camera. You can see the oil in here. Quite black, which is kind of normal for diesel anyway. But definitely needed to be done. So we'll have to try and get that filter off now. So release that counterclockwise, unscrewed it, the filter is inside like so. I'm going to need two hands, so I'm not going to be able to hold the camera. Pull it out as far as here. pull it out and I'll show you. So that's the filter out. So pretty dirty, and it's going to be replaced. One of the cones has actually gone inward. So we're going to give that a clean wipe up. See, this is sprung loaded, so when you tighten up, it puts pressure down onto the filter, making sure it's in place and sealed off. So we'll clean that up and put that back in. So just taking the other O-seal off.
Oh, fuck.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So with the car kind of level, it's okay to review the oil, but never overfill it. It's always better to be slightly below, let it run up for a little bit, and then check the dipstick again, because if you put too much in, you've got to take it out, and starting the engine up could potentially cause things like the induction kit and all the fuel system to be filled with oil, so you don't want to do that.